So the crisis point was over, right? So there's no longer the Egyptian story, but now what? Now who are we? And that's when they entered the midbar, the desert, the no man's land, the liminal space. Who are we? What's our identity? We're not a slave nation, but who are we? So it took them 40 years to discover who they were. This was a time when they were in the midbar, and all kinds of things were developing in that time. That's when Hashem gave them the Torah. That's when they had manna falling from heaven, right? And the food from the sky, whoa. And then they had water coming from a rock, and they had incredible battles with Amalek and other nations that they were a slave nation. They shouldn't have been able to beat these other nations who were warriors, and with Hashem's help, we were able to win. So we had all these miraculous things. We had pillars of cloud by day and by night leading the way. So we learned all kinds of new things. We experienced all kinds of wondrous things until it came a time when we recognized our identity, that we are Klal Yisrael. We're the nation of Israel. We're here to carry forward the Torah for thousands of years. We're here on an incredible mission. That's our identity, not a slave nation. And once we recognized that, that's when we were ready for the new direction. That's when we were ready to enter Eretz Yisrael, and we were there for the next 1,000 years. So this transformative process of going from a slave nation, this was our identity. We didn't know who we were. That's who we thought we were. To shedding that, not an easy process, transforming, that's the energy of Pluto, transforming into Klal Yisrael, into the nation of Israel, with a whole different identity and purpose in this world, to bring the Torah to the whole world for thousands of years. That's what Pluto is. And every person has to recognize who we are. If you're not fulfilling your purpose, if your life is not thriving, if you're not super excited about what you're here to do and how you're here to make an impact in the world, then you haven't yet recognized who you're meant to be. You're still in the slave nation state. So it's time to really emerge. And that's what Pluto is here to do. So Pesach is the wake-up call. And that's why Judaism is constantly teaching us, wake up. We're here for something greater. We're here for something amazing. You have incredible gifts and abilities. Do them. Wake up. That's what the Pesach call is. It's a wake-up call. So I hope this Pesach you really wake up and you really see your true abilities and gifts and skill sets and who you're here to be, and you have the courage to take the steps that you need to take to become the amazing person who Hashem created you to be. Have a wonderfully Chag, Kosher, V'Sameach, and have a wonderful Pesach, a wonderful Shabbos, and a wonderful day.